What's going on YouTube? Earth Power here, bringing you a deck profile featuring CVH and his Water Darkness thing.
Just giving you some insight into like possible decks you can build. These battle decks in case you have a couple and are like, oh, I don't know what to build. Here's what the Earth Power crew is building. Some shit.
If you did like us and bought 3 of them, you can build whatever you want, or this.
Yeah. You probably only need 2, like you can just pick up like a third of whatever.
Oh true, like all the water staples you get like doubles of.
So. You need, like, we just bought 3 because, you know, why not? But because we're a team and we need to have content for you! You're doing it for YouTube. Alright, anyway, so this is Blurple Control. It's a fun name that came up when Spencer built it first. And Carl always says, like, the Magic the Gathering things, like blue-black instead of water darkness. So we thought, well, now it's blue-purple, so it's Blurple. And he's using purple sleeves. And I had Water Dark Fire built with a small fire section for, like, 3 Tazoriana Tornado Flames. But that was, like, it that I really wanted to run. Because I didn't run enough attackers to run Overcharge well, so I just made it Water Dark and have my own version here, and Spencer's not here anyway, so here it is. Let's go.
Get right on into it.
Yeah. Alright, so for water, we got 3 Aqua Seneschal, 3 Hydro Spy, and 3 Spy Mission. This is like all the draw that you pretty much have to run, because, you know, you can't run 4 of anything now. Hydro Spy is like a weaker Hulkus, but it's still good because, like, it's a really slow-paced game right now. There's not a whole lot of aggression, so you can get away with, like, playing this. And this is really good against aggressive decks. Like, it makes them not want to attack. And usually you actually don't attack with this early on in the game if you're playing against another slow player. And it's just like, when you go in for those game pushes, this just helps you not give them all the advantage. Like, you can come back if they have a response to your push. And Spy Mission is just Brain Serum, which is still really good.
Yep.
Awesome in the shields, too. Like, just random. Spencer got mad because he attacked for the first 2 shields and it was 2 Spy Missions, so I think I won that game. Then 3 Reef and 2 Frogzooka.
Frogzooka, the meta.
Yeah, I think, Carl, you run 3 or 2 right now.
I'm running 3.
He's running 3. He reversed him. But I did this just because I might play against someone with Blaze Belcher and I want to play this and watch them cry. Yeah. And
you also play Skeeter though, so.
Yeah. And I run 2 Frogzooka because they're big and it's almost impossible to get rid of without, like, a, you know, Bone Blade, I guess. And, like, there's a couple ways to get rid of it now, but, you know, it just holds them off while you get, because this deck is a really slow deck, so you need it. I run 1 King Nautilus because it could be good late game if, like, I have set up to just attack and it's a plussing all the time.
Yeah.
And it runs over a lot of things, bounces with Frogzooka.
Just a big-ass Seneschal.
That's good. Then 2 Teleportations and 2 Ice Blades. I was only running 1 Ice Blade, but that was also when I was accidentally only running 39 cards. So I was thinking about actually putting another one in there anyway, because this deck has sort of a lack of shield triggers, or shield blasts, as it were, because I don't run Tornado Flames, and Teleport is super good late game. Thank you, Carl. Refreshing. You gonna say it? Alright, so 2 Teleport.
Oh yeah, fuck, you fucking whale.
No, Teleport's really good, yeah. And there's cool plays you can do with it later, which I can, like, describe. It's not as good as the Kirill, but... And it's also not a +1. Stop saying it's a +1. When you return something to the hand, it is a -1. And then it's not a creature, but it replaces itself with the draw. So it's like a -0, but it's still good because it disrupts their field.
I say +0. Optimism.
Okay, well, I was just trying to be, like, pessimistic because people are wrong about things. 2 Skeeter and a Dream Pirate, so it's 8 blockers in the deck. This is an attacker. It's a big-ass Marrow Ooze from Duel Masters, and this is still good if they have pumped-up things with
Essence-L.
pumped-up Ambush Scorpions. It's the new pumped-up kicks. But yeah, they use Essence-L to pump things up. And this is Dream Pirate, and it just holds them off and
Ambush Scorpions.
Yeah, all the other kids with the pumped-up Ambush Scorpions, better run, faster than my Skeeter.
Next.
Okay, 3 Skull Cutters.
Because they're amazing.
Yeah, I can afford to run 3. Carl only runs 2 because he runs 3 civs, but this is really good. And if you, like, teleport other things away, you can get a free hit with that and swing. And you can be aggressive with this if you really need to, and they're like, oh, no, I only have a Seneschal, I don't want it to die.
Yeah,
and
it
it
just
dies.
kills everything. Slayer's so good early on.
This card is so good a lot of the time, and also so bad some of the time. Alright, so it's like Loco, but it's 1,000 more, not a Shield Blast, and they choose the card. So... You play this smart and hold it for when they have like 2 or 1 cards in hand and it's like late game, so you think they're saving up for something big. But they can also bait you with that too and hold on to like a Sprout. And like I've always, like when I go second, it sucks because Spencer always went Spy Mission the turn that I was going to play Fumes. And then I had to play it anyway because it was like no better to play, and he just discards a Sprout, and I'm like, fuck.
Fumes.
But yeah, it's not the best card, but it's still pretty good. And there's no other discards, so it's like...
You kind of got to.
You have to. This is the reason I like this deck more without the fire that I was running, is because of Zagaan.
Zagaan.
When I was playing this versus Spencer's Blurple, he was running Zagaans, and if he got Zagaan out first, it was probably right after the turn that he like Hydro Spied or Hydro Mission before my Fumes, so I was already kind of pissed off. But then he played this before I had a chance to play Tatsurian. I had no removal, so I'd like play Tatsurian and not be able to do anything with it, and just like if I attacked, I died. But if he attacked, he probably won. So like,
yeah, 6,000 or 7,000 is ridiculous.
It's pretty much the biggest thing, unless they have an Essence Elf, and even then you have a lot of blockers. So
it drives me crazy because Nature's version is 7 for 7,000 double breaker.
Yeah, you know he loves his Nature. But yeah, this is probably like the best finisher right now, which is, well, Tatsurian is really good in some situations, but in here, this is like
as
really
far as
good.
biggest threat, hardest to get rid of.
Yeah.
Zagaan takes the cake.
Then for other big things, I run 2 Razorkinder.
They're awesome.
I thought they were going to be awful. Some of you might have heard me say they were awful. But then I was going to definitely tech 1 because of the whole only 3 Terrapit thing. But like late game, man, this is just really good.
It just puts in so much work.
Yeah, and it's big too, kind of.
Something we've noticed as far as just testing in these early days is that it's really hard to play 2 cards in one turn, 2 good cards in one turn.
Yeah, because all the good stuff is like 3 or 4 mana at least.
Yeah, well, 4 mana at least.
Unless you want to play like a blocker.
So like the ideal mana to get to is 8 to start playing 2 things at once, and that's really hard to get to. So for Razorkinder being a pretty big body and having the effect to kill something like a finisher, because he comes out around the turn, people are starting to drop finishers. He's just too good.
And it's like not as good as the Corelloc, but I played Teleport on sub, and you can draw. Then if it's a finisher, they might have to replay it if they don't have it in hand, and then you summon Razorkinder, and they're sad because you just plus a lot. Bone Blade is really, 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 really good.
Yes.
Yeah, you gotta run 3. Good shield blast.
Got to.
You got to run 3. It has to happen.
Kill anything with level 4 or lower.
Yeah, any card that is level 4, or any creature that's level 4 or lower.
Frogzookas.
Yeah, gets rid of them, gets rid of the Slayer, gets rid of Essence Elf, gets rid of any other blocker, gets rid of Seneschal.
All the stuff.
All the things. Sort of Bronze Arm, when they power it up with that other thing that's really annoying, so even though it's like 5,000 power, you can still get rid of it.
We're still learning names, YouTube.
Yeah, what is it? Raging Gullion. Yeah.
Raging Gullion.
You can't get rid of that, though. I've tried a few times and I just keep forgetting. It's like, damn. 3 Terrapit and a Death Smoke. Death Smoke is just there. It's really good sometimes, and I don't even think I drew it against you in that whole match.
No.
It was a long-ass match, too. But Terrapit is, you gotta run 3 now, because they're only really great, and, it's hard because you really want to put them down early, but then again, it's like one of your main power kill spells. So.
And with nothing to get stuff back from mana and no recursion, it's really hard to play with these right now.
So it's kind of good that you might not open with it as much as usual, because boy, does that blow.
It's hard to hold on to stuff now.
I usually just put them in mana anyway, because there's better things I can do until turn 7.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is that.
That's the deck.
Comments, Carl? Anything?
Well, just as far as 2 civs go, like 2 civs versus 3 civs, you said you were running fire before, and you just find it more consistent, or?
Yeah, I never really got mana screwed because I still ran like 10 fire cards, but I got to thinking, and I was running Overcharge, but then I put more kill spells in instead of creatures, and Overcharge was pretty dead until late game anyway. And Tornado Flame is like, it's not like a kill more card, but it becomes redundant sometimes because you already run like Bone Blades and a Death Smoke, and you got Teleport and the Ice Blades and get rid of stuff. So it's like, you don't really
You just
need
got
it
so
as
much stuff to kill. And
I really like the extra Shield Blast, which is why I have to run Ice Blades now, but besides that, it's unnecessary, and I already mentioned that Zagaan is probably the best out of that and Tatsurian in here.
Yeah.
Even though, one Tatsurian might be cool, but not if it's the wrong Civ. It's not that cool. I'm not going to add fire just for that.
Yeah. So, we're going to start messing around. That's our first Kaijudo profile.
Yeah, we had a lot of decks yesterday and a lot of people, but Carl was like, oh, I want to go home. I'm tired.
Yeah, it was an exhausting
He was
birthday.
tired.
What a day.
It's because the night before, he made me stay up till 3:30 a.m. cube drafting.
Okay.
For the second time.
Well, we can bitch about that later.
They have to know.
But, yeah, we'll be getting back. Like, I think a lot of these decks in the future are going to be mostly 2 civs. I think that's what's going to take over. at least early on, as far as consistent goes.
We do have
And
a fire nature aggro, a water fire nature aggro, a whatever you're about to build.
Nature, darkness, water.
And you have
control.
nature, dark, water control. And
Those are the 4 decks we've really that have worked well so far that we put together. But then again, it's like the first 4 we put together. So
yeah. And
we're
there's
still
only 4
testing
civs,
to see what is the best of the best. And so
we're just
far,
trying to give you all some options, YouTube, just in case you want to play with your friends and you have extra battle decks, and this is some stuff you can build.
Yep. So stay tuned for more deck profiles, and check out the social links below. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook. It's where you can find out what we're up to, what we're doing day by day, and see where we're at. Like, if I don't upload on a certain day, I'll be tweeting about it to let you guys know and all that. So definitely check those social links out. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and hopefully
we'll
see you next time.
Peace, YouTube.